It's been exactly 2 months since we started this NSX project. This was one of the most difficult projects we've done because the car was in such a destroyed state. From the moment I saw the first picture of this car sitting outside in a junkyard lot, I saw the finish line. From the engine service, to the interior sourcing, to cleaning up the exterior, there's one last thing we haven't done. There was an overwhelming response that you guys wanted to see championship white on the NSX. But not only that, you wanted to see it with mag blue wheels. Just know that you, the viewer, are responsible for this choice, and honestly, I'm glad you guys made it. So we had my friend CJ from Ghost Wraps come down to the shop to do an in-house wrap job so we could document the whole entire process so we never missed a beat. With most of the NSX now wrapped, it's time to start assembling the leftover parts that we have. This is the wing for the NSX. I'm gonna go ahead and install this now because we're actually not gonna be wrapping this. I was going back and forth about what I wanted to do with it, and I wanna make it look as true to the RX-7 as possible. I think that would be better if we left it carbon. That's good. You see that? You see that? Ice. That's ice. Some guys wear jewelry, some guys wear chains. I just wear mag blue TE37s. I'm trying to put on this top knot right now on this vent. When I say it's literally like in the most awkward, most impossible positioning to ever get your finger on, that's serious.
Can we get it?
No way your meaty claws are gonna do it.
I've done it 4 times.
Dude, just go back to donut media. Got him. One modification we had to make to run the TE37s with the deep concave face is we had to upgrade our brake system from the NA1 NSX brakes to the NA2. All it requires is a different caliper bracket and a larger rotor. I got it. Now the rotor fills up the whole entire wheel and it looks a lot better. Putting this side skirt on is gonna be a really good feeling because it's one of those pieces of the puzzle that is a really big eyesore. And with this going on, it's really gonna tie the front end of the car into the rear end of the car. And we're slowly making this car not ugly. And now with the pieces wrapped, I went ahead and started assembling the body. The first thing I started with was the side skirts. Then I adjusted the hood. Then I installed the side carbon vents. Oh yeah! And to finish it off, we put on the rear bumper. The heaviest bumper.
TJ, you stupid Yankee, have you not doing an understand of me? Look, I'm looking down where this American hardware goes, bro. Do you see the hole I am telling you about?
Also got some brand new inbox lights for the front bumper. Oh, it's gonna make it look so good. While we have the rear end of the car jacked up so we can put the rear bumper on, we're gonna make some adjustments to this coilover setup. The coilovers, which are awesome from Sake Bomb Garage, thank you, and Olin's, they're way too tall. I'm gonna lower these down. Look how good it is. Having a brand new coilover, you can just go, that is so good. Before anyone comments anything, it says on the coilover to adjust ride height from preload. So that's what we're doing. Oh, there it is, lowered. MTV Cribs, bedroom edition. Behind me, the highlight of this whole entire room. That's my Helix sleep mattress. Now, I've told you guys plenty of times before, you're in your 20s, maybe you're in your 30s, and odds are you've probably kept the same mattress you've had since you were in high school or your college dorm room, and let me be the one to tell you, that's disgusting. Get rid of it. Get a Helix sleep mattress, save yourself the hassle, and join the gang. And you might be saying, Teach, how do you expect me to buy a mattress online? How can I jump on it and test it out and lay on it? That seems kind of risky, but it's not, because Helix has a quiz that you can take on their website. And on this quiz, you're gonna answer some information about yourself and how you like to sleep, and it's gonna pair you with the best Helix mattress that suits your results. From there, they're gonna deliver your bed to your front door in this big box. You're gonna drag it in, you're gonna take it out. It's gonna inflate over a couple hours, and you're ready to rip. I currently have the Midnight Luxe mattress because I'm a back sleeper and I'm like a medium firmness bed, but there's options for everyone, so take the quiz to see which one is best for you. And if for any reason you get your mattress and you don't like it, don't worry, because they have a 100-night trial where you can test the mattress out, and there's even a warranty and financing payments available if you need it. And right now they're running a President's Day sale. So if you go to helixsleep.com/TJ Hunt or click the links down below in the description, you can get a mattress up to 25% off plus a free bedroom bundle. This sale is bigger than normal, so if you've ever contemplated or if you need to upgrade, this is the time to do it. Click the links down below or just go to helixsleep.com/TJ Hunt. 25% off, that's massive. Take advantage, upgrade your sleep. And thank you so much, Helix, for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get back to it. There's still so much to do, but getting the rear glimpse of this car makes me so stoked because I saw this from the very beginning. We still need down the fitment and get the ride height, but seeing the color on here makes all the difference. And we had CJ from Ghost Wraps put in some serious work to get this done as fast as possible. He's done, I don't know how many cars we've done together.
This is the 7th.
Is it really?
Number 7?
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Oh, a little bit each car, I think. We just did like PPF
Damn.
on like the Supra, the Corvette, that Supra, this NSX.
Wow.
Oh, and the big one. The
M4.
Yeah.
He has been working really hard on this car for the past like 48 hours, 72 hours, and it's all come together thanks to CJ. So I want to say a big shout out to you. But one thing I wanted to highlight with this car is we're using a new wrap film. And I think in the world of wrap, there's a ton of different options out there, but what's been really popular recently is an Nsx. But this is a 3M film, and CJ was telling me that they actually released a new gloss series.
Yeah, it's like called High Gloss.
High Gloss.
Yes.
And it's recent as of SEMA.
Yeah, and they just produced it within the last couple months.
Damn. That's one thing that I want to try and show you guys, and it's so difficult to show this wrap on camera, but it has such a nice gloss to it, and I really don't think that if you saw this at first glance, you would not think this is wrap. And that's been like one of the biggest problems with wrap. For me personally, is when you see it, you're like, oh, that's clearly not paint, it's definitely wrap. And Nsx has done a really good job at that. But this new film, which is much easier to work with and he can go much faster on, is so good. To me, I personally think that if you are 3 feet away, this looks like paint. And I would never usually say that about 3M film.
Yeah, no, they've came a long ways.
But it looks, oh,
Even the gloss black is...
Now, CJ, if anyone in Southern California wants to get a car done by you, where can they find you?
Carlsbad. Also the Instagram, Ghost Wrap.
PPF, car wrap.
Ceramic coating, printed film, graphic design, kind of anything signed graphic.
And CJ will even come to your house to wrap a car for you.
That's right.
I'm joking. You definitely won't do that. I also want to show you guys a new addition we've added to the shop. In the last shop setup, I raved about it a lot. I talked about it a lot, and it was something called Lev Rack. Lev Rack is these big rolling cabinets that we have that have this big pallet rack shelving that can hold a bunch of weight, and there's also an integrated table in them. Well, we got another one. And I just want to say thank you to Lev Rack because they were supportive of the new shop layout, and they said, let's get you a bigger one. So now we have a second Lev Rack. The new setup that we're going for, and it's always changing. Every day we're still like plugging in, playing, and moving things around and moving stuff, but this is our new Meguiar's section. So on this side of the shop, we'll probably get like a big sticker right here that says Meguiar's, but if you come in here, you get a little peep here, Twan. You have every Meguiar's product that they offer, all organized from interior to exterior to wheel and tire to the professional series to polishing equipment, towels, soaps, everything. We're slowly improving our setup. And then on this cabinet, we don't have it filled out yet. Don't know what we're gonna put in there. But if you go over to the next Lev Rack, this is where our Valvoline product is. So we'll have a big Valvoline sticker on this shelf. And in here, you can find any oil for anything that physically exist from Valvoline. Gear oil, ATF, VR1, and all viscosities. You have your Xerox, you also have grease, coolant additives, and also just your basic extended protection and high mileage oils. They also hold a bunch of weight. They're like industrial power racks, so I don't know. I was gonna give like a weight rating, but I didn't want to do false advertising. They're awesome. Lev rack, thank you. Having this in the shop makes everything so much better. Look at Calvin, he's asleep up there.
Yeah, I'm putting all the Valvoline stuff in there, man.
And then if you notice on this side of the shop, there is a precisely measured 11-foot gap in the shop. I'm not gonna say what it is, I'm not gonna spoil it. There's a new hardware partner stepping up. So next week, I'll show you guys this. But I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Still figuring out where we're still putting everything. So if you have suggestions, leave them down below. I cannot tell you the excitement I have to finally put this front bumper on, because the moment that it goes on is the moment that the prophecy of me owning an NSX is finally real. This has been 10 years in the making, and we're finally about to do it. Before the bumper goes on, can't forget the brand new bulbs. Fun fact, this bulb holder is from a Honda Accord. Same thing as an NSX. We have 2 plugs that we actually don't know where they go.
Turn the turn signal on.
Let's try it.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's great. That works.
Hold on, let me put the headlights on. Tell me if they, Ooh. So,
All right.
that is my brights. That should be my headlights.
These worked already.
They were working earlier. Who touched it last? Dylan. All right, these are finally untangled. They were wrapped way up above the headlight. Actually, Anthony's the one who figured it out. He just started messing with it and unraveled them. Still don't know why our headlights aren't working though. We're gonna check the fuse box.
I heard the relay click.
When I did the headlights?
Yeah. Off. On.
Like that?
Huh?
That
This
clicking.
is on.
Yeah.
That's off.
Yeah. So it just clicks either time every time you switch it from off to on or on to off.
So for having the relay trigger,
Yeah. Then I imagine since the fuses for headlights are still good, somehow it got unplugged in here.
this is the last time I'm gonna take those headlight buckets off, I swear. You gonna hit the brights?
Oh, doctor.
Oh!
Oh!
Brights
TJ.
work. What about the normal headlights? That's it. Wait, what's
Oh,
that?
wait,
It's working.
It works.
What'd you do?
You flipped it off.
Are you telling me that I did it wrong? Wait, what's the right button?
I don't know what you did, but
You clearly did.
User error, NSX1, TJ0. Putting the front bumper on now.
No, honestly, I think it's NSX like 34.
34.
Us.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So they stopped now?
No, so there's 2 positions. There's off,
There's
this
DRL,
one,
right?
and then headlights. I think this is all the
What if that
Is
is
those
corner lights?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's all the parking lights, because
That's the mystery. What I thought was the headlight switch is actually the parking lights that
Oh, they did
weren't
turn on
plugged
though.
in. But those wasn't turned on. Think it could have anything to do with all these exposed wires that we haven't fixed yet? We'll just tuck that away. It seems that the previous owner put the loom back in the incorrect position. So now it's just a matter of finding the position and putting them all in the right spot, because this is the horn. And the horn is all the way over here. Or is this the horn? Given the history of the electrical problems, I would seriously doubt that they connected the horn in the aftermarket wheel. Now we test.
give me a left.
Is it working?
I want to turn left.
Question is, but why? Unless that's not the correct plug, but it's the only plug that looks like that. What if this is our turn signal right here? Ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home. If I am right, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna give the world's biggest celly.
Oh my God, he's right. Oh my God.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Kyle, I'm a fucking genius, baby! I'm a fucking genius, baby! Genius! 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 I'm a fucking genius, boy! Let's go! Let's go! Then what the hell is this plug?
The
Oh,
wrong connector.
I'm gonna remember that moment forever. We're trying to figure out why the turn signal doesn't work, and the plug that is supposed to be it works. And then I was like, what are the odds that it's these 2 wires? So I went to the other side and checked if that side had similar color wires to this, which it did. And I was like, why don't we just try it? And Ian connected it, and it worked. Boom! So,
Bow! That's my goose.
yeah.
He's a big goose. Delicious.
Feeling pretty good about that one.
Top of the world.
Yeah.
He's full
What's
swamp.
it like?
Oh my God, it's so tall up here. I can see everything.
Wow, dude, it's crazy up there.
Isn't it?
Wow. Now let me remind you guys that this car was once converted to NA2. NA2 is the late model version of the NSX that had a completely different front bumper style and a different headlight. It actually had what's considered the sleek light headlights, whereas these are known as the pop-ups. So when you do the conversion, there's actually a little bit of wiring that has to be done. The whole entire headlight assembly is different, and that's why we have these ugly notches right here, because that was used to fit the other headlight bracket. So we can assume that some of these random wires were maybe due to the previous headlight setup. Now it's time for us just to do the Da Vinci Code and diagnose and figure out why or where. This is what we're gonna use to remedy this now. We'll probably go back later and solder them, but for the moment, we're gonna use these solder sticks. These were once a sponsor on the channel. They are so awesome, and it's a great example of what to use these for. Should I just be the hero again? So while we're looking for the connectors online that we're missing, I was like, didn't this car come with a bunch of junk? I'm gonna go investigate that junk. Look what's right here on top.
Is that nice?
I'm on fire today, baby. I am on absolute junk. Look at this box of junk. Yeah, hello down there.
I can't hear you from down
Hey,
here.
can you guys see me from up here? I found them.
Let's see.
I found them. Severed wires, new wires, same colors, same colors.
Wow.
Got him on fire today. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for from the very beginning, what has been driving me this whole entire time. Seeing the car for the first time, all assembled, sitting on the ground, and that is the moral of the whole entire series and what we are going to continue to do. How to turn a $30,000 car into a $100,000 car. We still need to adjust some of the body gaps. We're not ignoring that, but for the first time seeing this thing all together, I can't believe this is the same car.
Oh, wow.
Damn, I'm feeling like a baller, dude. Look at that.
Oh God. It's hitting the hood. Put them up.
Ah, I got it.
Pop the hood, pop the hood.
Literally getting a little ahead of the horse here. Now it's pissed. Aw, man.
It's not even going.
Yeah, it's pissed. I'm gonna have to unplug it. My sweet girl, I'm just trying to get you back on the road.
Why are you fighting me?
I don't know what else to do other than take it apart. Luckily, we keep Ian around, and he is great with fiddling with electronics. He ended up unplugging and replugging in the headlights, and they just ended up working. So we finally got to take the car outside. It looks so good. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, clearly, the car needs some bodywork adjustment. The front bumper's a little off. The headlight buckets are a little off. We unfortunately have to leave the headlights down right now because when they go up, they hit the back of the hood. And to be frank with you, I'm not the best at body gapping. Dylan is, and Dylan's not here today. So we're gonna save that for the next video. And we actually have a few changes that we're gonna be making, and it's a special surprise that I think most of you guys are thoroughly gonna enjoy. So in the next NSX video, we'll have all the signals working, we'll have the body gapping good, we'll have the headlights working, and we have a special little twist to top this car off. So you're gonna have to stay tuned and be ready for that. One thing I've been waiting to do is a total cost breakdown of rebuilding this NSX. We bought the car for $30,000, probably the cheapest NSX in the United States. Now, how much did it take to build this to get it to what it is right now? Well, stay tuned to find out. Let's go do the math. far in the video, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a sneak peek for something that's coming next week. I haven't really like fully explained this yet, but I wanna show you this. This is a poster we're gonna be dropping next week. There's 250 of them, and I'm signing each and every one. So for the next like few days, I'm gonna be in here trying to put like 30 minutes a day into signing all these posters, but those will be released next week. There's a really cool announcement coming, so stay tuned for that. But let's get to the cost breakdown of the NSX. Here is a representation of all the parts that we spent for the NSX. Now keep in mind, some of the parts were sponsored. All the parts that were sponsored I did not include on this list. NSX price, we bought the car for $30,000. Remember, this is what it looked like. And even some of you guys even questioned if I overpaid for that car. I don't think I did, and this example will show you why. We roughly spent about $3,450 on all engine service parts. That essentially means all the seals and all the replacement parts, coolant lines, and new hardware, and pretty much the major service that the engine requires after 90,000 miles. Moving on, wheels, T37s, in that mag blue, $4,000. Wrap material, $1,600. Bride seats and rails, $2,600 shipped. eBay spendings. A lot of our parts all came from eBay. Interior replacements. Remember that little wheel on the door that Calvin exploded? A lot of those parts. There was a lot of it. So much that we had 4,250. The interior was shot. A lot of money had to be dumped into that. And then I have external aero. This is like the hood and the wing. Came down to about $1,700. We had to do a new front bumper, the top part, because the other one was so destroyed. That was $600. Taillights were about $1,000. That brings us in to a grand total of $49,200. That right there, folks, is our total. An NSX in this market, I would probably value that anywhere from $80,000 to $90,000 range, which means we have an NSX under 50 grand, and I would presume it's worth that 80 to 90 mark. That might be shooting a little bit ambitious, but hey, I might be a little bit biased because I've seen the whole entire turnaround on this car, and I absolutely love it. I would assume that this makes the car one of the cheapest NSXs in the whole entire market. And that is how you get a dream car for way cheaper than you want to spend. Sabrina just got to the office. She has not seen the NSX. I want to get her reaction to it. It's over here. All right, honest thoughts.
You guys know me, I don't like JDM cars, okay? I love this car.
Come look at it. It's not worth the body gaps aren't
Oh,
perfect
it
yet.
looks so much better than the FT.
Look at that.
Dude.
Thoughts?
Wait, it's done already.
We have to tweak a few things, but it's more or less done.
Wow, are you gonna leave it on the TV?
Yeah!
Wow. Oh, ooh. You put those mirrors on that are on the FT.
Yeah.
I don't like those. I like the ones that are like right here, the small.
Ganadors?
Mm-hmm.
Can't hate
Wow,
that.
it looks really good.
That came with the car, yeah.
I bet I could point out all the mods.
Okay, go.
Right here,
Yep.
definitely this.
Yep.
Definitely the lip.
Yep.
This.
Yep.
Oh, whoa. This is a pretty clean interior.
Yeah, that was the worst part of the car. That's a huge compliment.
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing.
That's a
These brides, of course.
Yeah.
The wheels, obviously. Wow, it's amazing. I like the brown on the inside.
Oh, really? You like the tan interior?
TJ, I love tan interior.
Okay, so overall, 2 thumbs up from Sabrina.
3. It looks amazing.
I am so proud of what we were able to do. This is the cheat code to owning as many cars as you want, to building the car collection. A lot of the stuff here, we built to what it is. We did not spend the money it would take just to buy one of these cars already built. And I think that's what this channel is all about, is showing you guys how I did it so you guys can achieve all the car goals that you have yourselves. Now, let's move on to the next piece of the puzzle, the little surprise I have for the NSX. I've been waiting so long for this. But you really thought I was gonna show you that in this video? Nah, guys, that's for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and keep moving forward. Come back for the surprise.